Hello, Mr. How do you live trustworthiness?
I think trustworthiness is very important when you're trying to make sure that people know that you are honest and that you follow through on what you say. Because if people can start trusting what you say, that builds good relationships and it actually avoids situations that are unpleasant.
How do you live trustworthiness?
How do I live trustworthiness?
Yes.
How do I live trustworthily? I say what I mean and I mean what I say, and I guess I think trustworthiness is kind of difficult because it's something that you have to display all the time. It's a constant thing. It's one of being trustworthy is something that's very easy to lose. You only have to do it once, so I think it's something you have to be very vigilant about, and it's just being honest. It's kind of just saying what you mean and backing up your words with actions. And I think that the difficult part is you can't fault once, because you fault once and you're no longer trustworthy.
Lina, ¿tú cómo ves la confiabilidad?
Bueno, pues yo creo que la confiabilidad se puede lograr como cuando alguien te cuenta un secreto, guardarlo, cuando sabes algo de alguien, también pues como reservar la información, cuando alguien te pide que le ayudes en algo, pues ayudarle lo mejor posible, como para que esa persona se sienta apoyada. Cuando están hablando mal de la gente, diciendo cosas que no son ciertas o que tú no tienes la seguridad, no replicarlas o ir a decirle a esa misma persona para que sepa pues que están hablando mal de ella. Y también siempre intento resaltar las cosas buenas de los demás delante de ellos y delante de otras personas.
Mr. And why is trustworthiness important?
It's important because just imagine a world where you couldn't trust other people. I think it would just start to break apart and it would just be chaotic. We need to be able to trust what other people say, but that only happens if the person is reliable and is consistently honest and trustworthy. That builds a reputation, it builds trust. The world needs that type of relationship to function properly. You couldn't have a society where building trust wasn't an essential aspect of the society.
Why is important trustworthiness?
Well, it's really important to be able to trust other people. I mean, we're all kind of having this experience that is life together, and we're kind of all dependent on one another. And I think we have to be able to know who we can and who we can't count on, and we're dependent on each other. So we need to know that we're there for each other because we need each other.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you so much.
¿Y por qué crees que es importante?
Yo creo que es importante porque si hay confianza entre las personas se construyen relaciones sólidas, y cuando hay relaciones sólidas se hacen buenos proyectos, se hacen buenas amistades y se logra como construir una sociedad más sólida en el que la gente cree en los demás, en el que la gente cree en las buenas ideas, en la que se puede como dejar impacto en la sociedad.
Muchas gracias.
Bueno.